Hi, friends. Welcome to the Stamper Studio and welcome to New in the Studio. Put on my little microphone there. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today's Monday, as you probably already know. I spent today over at my son's house all day. I got there at 7:45 and I just got home 15 minutes ago. We've been packing and getting him ready to move out on Wednesday. Or tomorrow, actually. But anyway, whew, I'm weary. Any of you pack other people? It's just, it's just a lot of work, but I'm glad I could help him. All right, I have my second set of swaps to show you tonight. And so there are many fun cards, fun colors, and all of that. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with actually the online exclusives. Now, remember, there are two different things happening at the same time. One is the online exclusives, and then the other is the annual catalog. And both of them you were able to start ordering on May 6th. So if you haven't gotten an order in, why not? Like, get going.
It's time.
It's time. It's so fun. So the first card I'm going to show you is actually a little embossing folder on the Celebratory Sips. Can't really see it there, I guess, but Celebratory Sips Sweet Collection. And this card, can you see that? Yeah, the 3D embossing, you can see that. That is from the Celebratory Sips. And then this whole piece is from the Blooming Phrases. So that is, that's just cute with a little piece right there. This was made by Lisa Schultz. Isn't that sweet? Very fun. So I really like this, what do you call it? Not Blooming Phrase. Oh, Glass and Gardens. I really like
the
this.
embossing folder.
Yes, yeah. And they're the narrow ones. So Glass and Gardens. Very pretty. And this is on Pool Party. Pool Party is our color. All right. Let's see. The next one I have is, this one is from, oh, here I go again with those two floral suites that I get confused. Hang on. This one is from Floral Impressions. And this paper, isn't that so pretty? That is one of the papers that's on the front of the catalog. So look how fun this is. Can you look up the Floral Impressions? I feel like there's expressions and impressions, and that's where I keep getting confused. So this paper is from the Floral Impressions. Am I saying that? Am I getting that right?
No.
This one
Florals in Bloom is
okay,
one
thank
of
you.
them.
This is from Florals in Bloom, which is in the catalog.
On page 40.
However, this flower, that's what I'm trying to get to. Thank you, love, is from the Floral Impressions. The flower is from here. It's more of a kind of a daisy looking flower. And the Floral Impressions, no. What's the other one called?
Florals in Bloom.
Florals in Bloom has more of kind of these flowers. So the ones that are there. Okay, so this one is actually from Floral Impressions. What's that? And this is by Betty Weisbrich. And I like that she folded back, that she kind of did that fun little fold. And I like that these two, the Designer Series paper is the same. It's using that Secret Sea and cloudy.
Hi, Patty. Hey, Joanne.
Cloudy sky, cloudy wet. Isn't that fun? And this is Strawberry Slush. Very fun. I like it. All right, here is another one from the online exclusives. And this one, get in the middle there. This one is called the Sweet Jar Bundle. And I think, how fun is it that she used this punch, this kind of fun little punch, and the jar has a punch. But in the jar, one of the stamps that comes with it is this 2-step chocolate chip cookies. And how cute is that? And then the back side here is a paper from last year that's still current. And then there's a little pocket here for, I'm glad she put a little Post-it note there. So there's a pocket that you can put a little card in there if you wanted to stick something in there. Isn't that fun? How fun would that be to open that up and it says a little treat for you? I like it. I think that's very fun. That's by Kathleen Chapman. I like that. I don't usually think to do this, and I like that kind of fold. That's a fun one. That'd be a good graduation one. I have to set that one aside and remember that. All right, here is our Celebratory Sips Gardens, again, this 3D embossing folder, a narrow one. And then look how she used, I'm thinking she just used, do we have chalk? I think we still do have chalk. I'm not sure anyway, but I'm thinking she used blending brushes to blend that in a little bit. It's really kind of pretty there. So, and then this is the, I'm a little bit tired, so I'm sorry. What is this
Which
color?
part are you trying to?
Shy Shamrock.
Yep.
Yes. But then this is a new ribbon, and this is more in the shaded spruce. So, oh, and that's pretty on the inside to stamp an extra piece and then die cut it out or punch it out. This is by Kelly Schutte. Yeah, kind of pretty. I like it. Oopsie. There goes her name. This stamp set, I am not sure where the dog is from, honestly, but if you're a dog person, I'm just going to look quickly here at the online exclusives. I did not see it in the catalog. And that's kind of some of the trouble right now, is that there's kind of a lot out there, but this textured paper is also from it also is on the online exclusives. Do you remember what it's called? Weave, basic texture, something.
Woven.
I was like, anyway, isn't that so fun? And then this is actually used the crimper. We don't use a crimper very much, but I think that's
Woven Textures.
There we go. Woven Textures. Thank you. Hope you feel better soon with this little dog. I'm sorry you're feeling rough.
What's the dog?
It feels sick. So Dave's going to find it and figure out where it's from. But sorry you're feeling rough. I like that. Very cute. This is a very fun card. This is made with Party Piggy. That's a good name for it. Party Piggy. It says happy birthday. And these hearts are confetti with the hearts. I guess I was thinking that was a heart, but the confetti's in the stamp set, as well as obviously the pig. And then you can die cut the pig, the face and the body, and then the hat. And also a little banner, banners that you can cut. But look at that. Happy birthday to you. So that is on the front, but that's not the card. That's Party. Isn't that so fun? So this one is pretty in pink, and this is Bubble Bath, the background. And that is layered there, if you can see that. This is by Sue Nernberger.
I saw a really cute card with the head on one of those springs.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
So then it was shaking around.
That's fun. That's very fun. All right, this one is the sailing, the sunrise sailing. I have this, and I've shown you a couple things with it. And how fun is this using Pacific? No, not Pacific Point. We don't have Pacific Point. Blueberry Bushel in the background, and then the front is using the cloud, our new color. Isn't that fun? Congratulations. And then this is one of the die cuts that comes in the set, just a smaller sailboat. I just think this, to me, this is one of my must-haves. I mean, I have it, but this is a must-have because there's so much you can do with this little sailboat, and I love the font. How cute is that? Congratulations. Love it. At Card Cafe next month, we have 2 cards we're making using the sailboat. So very fun. Here's one more with the sailboat using, oh, wait, did I tell you who made that one? That is by Michelle Baranick. This one, how fun is this using all our in colors? So Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, something Duckling, and Fuzzy, no, Darling Duckling, and Cloud Cover. There we go. It's only fuzzy because I always want to say it's fuzzy, by Dina Lieneman. But I love that because it kind of looks like that sunset. And then she stamped the hull of the ship in the Timid Tiger, and then the part of the sail is in the Darling Duckling. And then also there's these are also the new in color dots. I'm wondering if there was one over here that fell off, or if the ahoy and the 2 dots make the triangle. Just wondering. So this is kind of fun because it looks like, I bet there's a white piece of paper underneath. There is not. So I'm curious. I wonder if she I'm trying to think of how she would do this. How would you get these strips? They're not overlapping, and then emboss them. So maybe she embossed one of each color and then cut them.
Then cut them apart. Emboss it and then cut it.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would work. Isn't that fun? I just think that's a really fun card there. All right, so now let's go into the oops. This one, my last one here, this is the Floral Impressions. Again, this paper. This really, oh, it's just so pretty. So pretty. Our friendship is full of memories I treasure the most. And this is Blackberry Bliss and Highland Heather or Fresh Freesia. It might be Fresh Freesia. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, that was fun. Did you see I was trying to open it? I'm like, oh, it doesn't open that way. That's by Kathy Seal. From laughs to tears, I'm happy we've shared them together. Oh, that's fun. Could also go this way if you had a different saying. So that's fun. I like that.
I don't know where that saying's from.
Is it in Floral Impressions
Nope,
or
I
no?
just looked at both stamps.
All right. Now I'm going to switch over to this Florals in Bloom. This is a suite that I will be featuring at Sweets in Summer. And
Stamping into Summer.
Stamping into Summer. There's so much to do here, but you can see these flowers are different than the other flower that looked more like a daisy. But this I call this a super suite because we've got both stamp sets and dies and this gorgeous paper. And so let's see, is there another? Yes, there is yet another page with it. Oh, that's kind of fun, like showing how they make it. Hand painting the florals, perhaps. Oh boy, and another page. So you could do all dies. You can die cut out the paper. That's fun. You can also die cut out the words. I love this kind of
the double die cut.
Double die. Yep. It's
with the shadow.
Yep. It's really, really pretty. Okay. So this one is called Florals in Bloom, and I have several cards from this because it was
Florals in Bloom is the suite, and then the two sets are Pretty Florals and Sweet Blooms.
Oh, thank you. Yep. And this
And
is.
I have it on the screen.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Perfect. So can they see this too? No.
Yes, they can.
Oh, you can see both.
Right over here. Look over to the side.
Oh, over there. Okay, got it. So this is by Karen Titus, and these are all die cut. And how fun is that? So this one is Petunia Pop and then Fresh Freesia. And this flower is all die cut. That's a lot of die cutting. I like that. Friends are flowers in the garden of life. And that saying is not in one of these stamps either. We have a lot of sayings that we're going to have to check out. All right, let's open it. Aren't these dies fun? I got to figure out where those are from because I want to get those too. The rectangles with these little stitching on the side. Very fun. And what paper is this one? Let's peek. That didn't help me. Isn't that's a fun card. And this is just the standard. You fold it in half and then just fold it back and then you can decorate. It's kind of similar to one someone else just did. So isn't that fun? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Great colors, everything. All right, here, that one was by Karen Titus. Here's another one. This one, I'm using Cloud Cover, is by Holly Sutton Batla. She must have gotten married recently.
She did, about a year ago.
Okay, a year ago. Isn't this paper just gorgeous? Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. There are no words to fill the void, but know that I am here. That's sweet. Oh, and there is a third one down here. I see those two, and I didn't notice that. And we've got the pretty Petunia Pop ribbon, thinking of you, very fun. So one thing that she did that sometimes I do when we're making cards is both of the whites, or both the designer series paper and this, the basic white paper are both cut at a 1/2 inch in more than, this is a 1/4 inch right here. So that would be a 1/2 inch, but then the inside mimics that. That's kind of fun. So pretty. Oof. Really, really pretty. Let me tuck that back in there. Here's another one. This one is probably one of my favorites. This flower is so pretty. I guess I didn't realize how pretty it was. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the different colors. So this one is Fresh Freesia, and then this one is Bubble Bath. I kind of like this one. I think I like more of the contrast. And then the top layer is Petunia Pop. And then this background is Granny Apple Green. Yeah. But isn't this fun? So fun. Bloom where you're planted. And then she put a little flower, die cut flower, and the paper inside. That's really pretty. I have to move this though. I probably cannot. Anyway, isn't that so pretty? I really like it. Did you want to say
Diane
something?
was asking if Sorry, I missed your comment, or Joanne, so it went back a little bit. If the rectangles were from the textured notes die.
I don't know. Are those, something is in my throat. Are those in, let's take a quick peek and see. Okay, dies, textured notes. Nope, you'll have to look them up.
Yeah, I'll look it right here.
All right. I love this because Dave will just look it up while we're, yeah, thank you. Because this is the same die set. Yes, it is. Thank you, Joanne. Textured notes dies. Yes, that is exactly where it's from. Those are super fun. Can you show those to us?
They're seeing them.
Okay, those are very fun. Thanks, Joanne. So textured notes dies. Sorry, I need to write that down. Write that down, Dave, because I want to get those. I think they're really fun.
Got it. I like the little borders on them.
Yes, I know, and they're all a little bit different. Here's another one using the same paper again. It's and this one is actually the paper is 3D embossed with the damask. There's always something. Damask embossing folder, and then we've got Secret Sea. Lots of colors here. Bubble Bath. This one is Shy Shamrock. We've got Coastal Cabana, perhaps.
Yeah, looks like it.
There's kind of a lot of colors going on here. I'm sure picking up the colors in here, but and then obviously Petunia Pop, Bubble Bath, lots and lots. And I think that was made by Kathleen Hopperstad because I think that fell out of there. And then after this one, I'm going to stop and let you do your commercial just to give you a heads up. So this is that same, I keep saying the same paper, but I came from the same one, the Floral Impressions. And then this is, our gold, I can't remember what it's called, paper from last time, but these little gems from last year, these little gems are like little hexagons, and they're in the turtle set. This says, somebody knows, somebody cares, your name is whispered in somebody's prayers. Oh, that's sweet.
Hi, Diane.
And that's by Carol Johnson. There you go. All right, what do you got for us, hon?
All
then I
right.
have some more cards.
So as you know, we always have things coming up. Sorry, let me switch my screens around. And for everything you ever could possibly need, go to thestamperstudio.com, including come here to order all of the beautiful products that we are showing you tonight. Let me know if you like this new view, because I'm trying to put the little image of the stamp set as Lisa's highlighting the cards to see if you like that. But Stampin' Into Summer. Stampin' Into Summer is coming up fast. This is our online event that we do with our two other Stampin' friends. I just blended their names.
Tracy
Amy and Tracy.
Yeah.
And it's June 7th. Now, 10 to 1 Central. If you can't come the whole time, don't worry. We record it. But the main thing, and the reason I'm bringing it up today, is you must register by May 20th. Now, how do you register? You come to thestamperstudio.com, click on Stampin' Into Summer, and then you've got your main event registration. With that, you get all of the supplies to make 3 different make and take projects, one for each of the featured suites. In addition to that, you also can sign up individually for these add-on classes. Individually, but go ahead and sign up for all 3, because then you get an additional make and take for each of these additional products. You get a recording with the demonstrator taking you through everything about that item, as well as the instructions on making your additional make and take. So that is Stampin' Into Summer. Sign up is by May 20th, so we can get everything cut and sent off to you. So join us for Stampin' Into Summer. Yes.
8 days, friends, 8 days. Did you ever happen to find the pets?
I did. I put it up and then I took it down.
You did. So. Thanks. That's okay. I did not hear you and that's okay. All right. Next, I'm going to show you some really darling cards made with the Turtley Cute suite. And in this suite, we have a stamp set. So we've got the stamp set, Turtley Awesome. A lot of dies to cut out the paper. A lot of dies to go with all the turtles. There's where that ribbon came from that somebody used before. And there's where the little embellishment came from, the little hexagons. And those hexagons are called Shades of Green hexagons. And then you've got the turtle 3D embossing. Isn't that fun? And then this down here, the paper is so fun. These turtles are like all over the place doing all sorts of very fun things. So super, super cute. Look at that one. Here for you always, that red one right there. Isn't that fun? Very, very fun. All right, let me show you the cards from the Turtley Cute. So this one, it's okay to take it slow.
Of
It's
course,
okay
a
to
turtle
take
would
it
say
slow. And that, as like I said, is die cut out. The background is using the 3D embossing folder. And then we've got, this is our postage stamp, our postage dies, these squares. Here for you always. And this is by Holly Sutton Atla. Yeah, on Granny Apple Green and Red. That's a bright card. Isn't that fun? All right, here's another one. This is adorable. Okay, this is a really fun one. Hope your birthday is totally awesome. Hooray. That's kind of fun to put that inside. I'm curious if this piece, it seems like they put the banjo there. I don't think it comes with a banjo. I think they made the banjo, which is what makes that kind of fun. Oh yeah, so the stamp actually has, so he could hold something right here.
Oh, yeah.
And this person put a little, cut out the little, oh no, she stamped it.
No, it's right there. It's a part of the set.
Yes, you can, yeah, you
The
can
die
die
cut.
cut it. Yes, you can die cut it, but it wasn't part of the paper, I guess is what I was saying.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
very fun. Hope your birthday is totally awesome. This is using our, the paper that has the white inside. I don't know if you know this, but all of our paper, most of our paper now, most of our paper has solid color all the way through, but now we have this white inside.
We have some two-tone.
Two-tone, thank you. I love this. I don't know why that's so simple, but I think it's really, really fun. And that is by Amanda Van Havermate. All right, after the turtles comes, this is a total, turtles are super fun, but this is Beautiful Notes. And the suite is called Beautiful Gallery. This suite is absolutely stunning, a totally different look than the turtles, right? They're kind of much more elegant looking. So this again is a super suite, meaning it has 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. And I want you to look closely at, see how this is grayed out? These 3, they are grayed out because one side gets cut. So let me show you. Somebody did a beautiful card with that. So it doesn't die cut it, and not one side, it doesn't die cut it out, but it actually
allows you to sort of pop up pieces of it.
Yeah, it cuts out the image, but it doesn't actually die cut it out. Isn't that so pretty? I thought that this card is very, very pretty. And this is by Lynn Feldkamp. She always has really, really nice cards. This is a new ribbon, I believe, with the gold. And then these are some new little embossing, or not embossing, embellishments right here.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that fun?
And the paper with that, a lot of it is sort of old master looking.
Yeah. Does this paper come from that as well? I wonder.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see the paper.
Oops, sorry. I think it comes from a.
Nope, it's from something else. Because I'm looking at
okay.
the paper on the screen right now.
Yeah, I know. Here's another one, and this is using the frame dies that come with that second set on the bottom. Forever loved, forever loved, forever remembered. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories. What a great saying. And how fun is that? That just framed that little picture. And there again are the little embellishments, and those are in this suite. And these are the pressed flower motifs. Because you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'll go up really high and sit still. So they look like a little bit of flower image in that. Isn't that stunning? That's
and
a
when
really...
when you buy the suite, you get 114 of those adhesive-backed pressed flower motifs.
Wow, that's great. All right, and these other 2 are actually... What?
I'm curious. Can I see that one?
Yeah.
No, just hand it to me.
Oh, hand it to you.
Not on screen. Just, I want to see it.
These other 2 are actually using the stamps. So this one is stamping in Secret C. I think this is actually quite stunning as well. There's that rectangle that Joanne was mentioning, notes.
Textured notes?
Textured notes, yes, using that little edge there. And there's cloud cover and Secret C. Those 2 together are so very pretty. Isn't that gorgeous with that? Oh, so very pretty. And really, as far as the stamping, it's just stamping the flowers and stamping a sentiment. There's a bit of die cutting out, the rectangle in this, but isn't that pretty? Very pretty. That is Sandy by Sandy Carlson. And I think this goodness, what is wrong with me? Too much dust today, maybe. I think this is our last card. Again, using this suite, and the flowers are in that Gallery Blooms. And then the hello is actually from Beautiful Motifs. And we've got this nice little ferns that are on the Beautiful Motifs. They're right here, the ferns. Look at how fun those are. And then this is using the damask. And this one opens up also. Got a lot going on there. So let's look at this. So we've got 2 standard quarter sheets, and then inside is this piece. How big is that? I bet it's 8.5. What do you think? Oh, how do I measure that? Boy, that's tricky, huh? All right. All right. So I think it is probably, oh no, it's not. I think it's probably 11 is what I'm thinking. 11. Yep. So it's 11 inches.
And that is the embossing folder that comes with this suite.
Oh, the damask.
But it's called, yes, Damask Designs Embossing Folder.
There's always one word. I can't say. I don't know why. Anyway, this is using Lost Lagoon. Is that color right there? It's really quite striking. Very, very pretty. Oh, I like that. And this is one of the dies that comes with it as well. So fun. Very regal, I think. This one is by, whoopsie, Terry Phelps, Sunshine Stamper. So fun. This is probably one of my favorites of these. I do really like this, this design here, but I do think that paper comes from something else. I also really like the one with the frame, this one. I think that's really fun. And it looks like a sympathy card. So if I die, just send bright cards. Don't send somber cards.
All bright colors.
When I die. All right.
Not for a long, long, long time.
Not for a long, 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 long time. So that is what I have for you tonight. And how fun is that? Hopefully you had a chance to look through, like we said, the annual catalog, and then also online exclusives. You can go right to Stampin' Up! And look, or you can go to thestamperstudio.com, click on Shop Now, and it'll take you to where you can see the online exclusives. So that's what I have for you. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. We will be doing our broadcast from the Refuge. Maybe some of you are going to be there with us. That'll be quite exciting as well.
Just a quick little plug.
Yes.
We have 3 spots available this weekend.
What?
If you want to come join us this weekend at the Refuge,
we have 3 spaces.
You can come sign up. So,
oh, that'd be fun. That'd be so fun. All right, friends, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, either in person or on our broadcast. But until then, have a great week and happy stamping.